Hi everyone, Tasha here and welcome back to my channel. Today we're creating a Valentine's themed postcard using items from the Cat Scrappiness Be My Valentine Release 2 of 2. I'm going to be using the Be My Valentine Sprinkle Mix, the Cat Scrappiness A2 postcard die. This die is from an earlier release, but it's so fun. It has all of the stitched out areas to make it look like a postcard. I'll be using the new Bouquet Hearts layering stencils, and this is a 3-pack of stencils. You can use these hearts alone or you can mix and match. I will be using all 3 today. I'm using the new Be My Valentine paper pad, and this is a 6x6 paper collection of double-sided prints. And then the fun new Be My Valentine 6x8 stamp set. In addition, I will be using the coordinating dies to cut out the little stamps. To start the project, I'm using a piece of full adhesive Post-it paper to mask off that square area. That's where I'm going to be stamping my design, but I wanted to have the heart stenciled design in the background, so I just masked off that area. I'm going in with a pretty shade of pink, and this is Distress Oxide ink, to go over all of the hearts. Again, you can mix and match these heart stencils or just use one. You could use 2. You can move them around just to make different designs. It's really up to you. After I was done with that, kind of like the middle-sized hearts, I went in with the smaller one, and I'm going to go in with a pretty purple color. And the purple and pink combination I think looks really good, especially as these hearts kind of blend together, the ones that overlap each other. The purple and pink just work out perfectly with these light shades. So I'm going around all of the areas and those edges. So any of the edges that have a little heart openings, I'm going over those too. So this way the whole background has that heart pattern. And do you see how fast that is? We just have to go around and you can add little hearts where you want to if there's a blank space. Lastly, I'm going in with the bigger heart. Again, you can do it in any order you choose. And then I'm going to use a really light teal color ink. You'll just have to make sure that your colors blend together and don't create maybe a dark brown color if that's not what you want. So I made sure that all of my colors are kind of light to keep with the Valentine's theme. This would also look really great if you wanted to do rainbow colors, or you can make it seasonal and have like maybe red hearts with some green hearts. Really, you can do whatever you want. And since these stencils can be moved around, you don't even have to worry about the colors mixing together. So I did the same thing that I did with the 2 other stencils, and I just went around the whole background. And then once I was done, I gently pulled up that masking paper. Next, I'm going to go over to my Misty, and I'm going to stamp my main image. This stamp set includes 2 larger stamps, one with a quokka and then one with this group of balloons. I love the heart-shaped design, so I decided to go with that one, and it goes with the background. After I was done stamping the balloons, I wanted to select some greetings. So this stamp set has 2 postcard words included, but I decided to use the one that was a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to position that above my design, and then I'm going to layer some sentiments inside of those lined areas. This postcard die have like stitch lines, and they line up perfectly with these greetings. So once I had everything in place, I'm just going to use the same black ink and stamp everything on top of the stenciled background. And then I have Happy Valentine's Day, Hugs and Kisses, which I thought was really cute. So here's how it looks all stamped up. Lastly, I'm going to stamp this, one of the stamps, one of the little stamp images. I was going to do 2 different designs, but then I decided just to have 2 of the love ones, and I'm going to color them the same way so they look like stamps. And then I do have the coordinating die set, which includes several of these little squares, so you can cut out multiple of these little stamp images at the same time, which makes it really easy to do. So I'm using just a bit of low-tack tape to hold them in place. And I'm just going to my little mini cutter. I've had this one for years, but it still works. And I'm just cutting them out. They cut out really easily. And do you see how cute they look with the little edges? It looks just like a stamp. And then I'm going in and coloring with similar colors that I used in the background design. So I'm starting with pink, and then I'm going to add some teal on the other two letters. And then I'm going to go around with a really light purple or a lavender shade around the edges, just again to use all three of the colors I used in the background. And I think that looks great. Next, I'm going to color my main image. Again, I'm sticking with those same shades so everything coordinates together. So I started with the pink, I went in with a light teal, and then I went in with a blue shade since we have 4 balloons and not just 3. And then I have a purple, a really light purple in the center for that center balloon. For the background, I just went around the whole area with a really sheer pink just to add some color. And then I used a piece of scrap paper and just added some yellow around the edges. Kind of gives a glowing effect, and again, it has some color so the background's not white. Do you see how that purple balloon looks? So all the colors kind of go with the background colors. Once I was done, I used my gel pen just to add some little embellishments and details to the balloons. I love using the gel pen. And this is how it looks when it's all colored up. Next, I'm going to attach the little stamps just with some glue runner. It's really easy to do, and any adhesive will work for this. You could also use foam tape if you want them to be raised up a little bit, or liquid adhesive. And then I'm going to take a piece of the new Be My Valentine paper pad collection, and I used the one that has all kind of like the postage theme paper. Thought it was really nice, and I layered it with some deep pink cardstock behind it. And then I'm just taking it to my trimmer and trimming it down to size. You can measure everything to be exact if you want to, but this works just fine for me. And this is how it looks when it was all kind of pieced together. And next I'm going to attach the center card. I'm using the same glue runner just to attach the card, but again, this would look great if you wanted to add some foam tape or some extra paper to kind of raise it up a bit. After I was done, I created a really simple card base just with some pink heavyweight cardstock, and I cut it down to size, but I made it a little bit larger than my main card, so it gives another layer or another border around the edge. Do you see how fun this is? It's so easy to make with these new stamps, and it coordinates perfectly with all of the colors for Valentine's Day in that background. To complete the card, I used some liquid adhesive and attached some hearts from the Be My Valentine sprinkle mix. I picked out these little light pink hearts and then 2 of the deeper pink hearts for the love stamps. I really thought these little hearts look so cute on the bottom. It gave a little bit extra detail, and since I'm going with this fun heart theme, I thought I would use some of these sprinkles just to embellish a little bit. And this is my completed project. I think it turned out so cute. I hope you guys give it a try, and be sure to check out the new Cat Scrappiness Be My Valentine release. There's actually 2 parts of the release, but all the products are now available. I'll have everything linked in the description box below. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.